You should take lots of pictures if you've never done this before you get started, because this would really suck to forget where things go and you just start trying to guess. Yeah, I was starting at the front. I'm gonna grab this oxygen sensor bundle, and mine just popped right out of the side there. It's got this little retainer clip that goes into the frame, so I'll probably have to just zip tie that back up when I put the new one on. But I think coming over, let me grab a screwdriver. Oh, there we go. Just super tight. Fortunately, these O2 sensors are color coded, so gray to gray, black to black. No need to label those. However, can't quite see what's going on with that connector. Yeah, maybe. Nope.
I bet.
It sure did. Perfect. Found it. Thank you. All right. So 2 O2 sensors down there. Then we got the, what is this? Maybe a camshaft sensor. I'm not quite sure. Yep. Perfect. Okay, that one pops off. And another one on the top. Come on. Perfect. Move the fuel line out of the way. Okay, if you can figure out how to get this. Oh, there we go. We got it. They're just all super duper tight. So you gotta like push really hard till you hear that click, and then push it off with the screwdriver. That's the trick on those. There's these 2 wires that go down into the engine bay. I'm not really sure where, but we need those 2 off. And then I got 2 on this side that go to the same thing, and I think those are they spark plug wires? What do we got going on there? Ignition coil wires. That's what they are. Okay, got one. It's got a little push tab on the back of it. Okay, so because these are all going to look the same, I've got green and yellow, blue and red, and I pulled that from this cylinder here. And I pulled this one from the back cylinder, and it had blue and red, but then a solid yellow. So that's good to know when you go to put these back in. The color is going to dictate what cylinder. You could look up the wiring harness if you want, or just keep track. Yellow is this, I don't know how Subaru numbers their cylinders, but on the driver's side, it's the one closest to the firewall. And then green and yellow is driver's side, the one closest to the radiator. When Dusty gets the other side off, we'll take a look at those, see what they look like, and then we'll keep pressing on here. Some of these like fuel injector wires that I just popped off, they're also probably going to be color coded per a specific cylinder. So this one's black and yellow and red, and this one back here, pull the wire up, is black and blue and red. So red's a constant that goes to everybody, and then they get their own special color. These ones aren't going to be as important to keep track of, because you can just tell there's no way for me to plug this wrong connector into the wrong cylinder because they're length appropriately. But if you want to keep track of it, you can. Now I've got solenoid, maybe, I don't know what that is, fluid level indicator possibly. All right, so this was the front one, probably. We got a blue and yellow, and then we got a brown and yellow. So blue and yellow on the front cylinder on the passenger side, brown and yellow on the back. I don't know if that's helpful. And then the fuel injector wires, you can get those out. Man, some of these are just real rough. I don't know what that one goes to, but I had one going under the car. There's a weird little barrel plug. And then got a, what is that, possibly oil pressure sensor and oil pressure sending unit right up here in the front. And now I think, yeah, crank position sensor. And then I've got this variable valve timing connector for the lower intake manifold. And then, yeah, we got 2 ground straps. Is that it? Oh, we got the knock sensor. That's what that guy is. You can do those 2 big connectors. Toss our ground bolts up there. This variable valve thing as well. And I think maybe that's all of them. Ah, one more fuel injector that didn't get taken off. Maybe. All right. Wiring harness is out. I'll probably cut some of those pigtails off and keep those and then trash the rest of it. So.
You got a sticker.
Ooh.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
This is nice.
That does look nice. You want to keep going here. And you want, again, these over in this passenger firewall corner. And then everything else is going to kind of sit down on top of this. And you know, if you just look at your bolt holes on this little midsection, it'll kind of guide you for where things are supposed to be. Remember, we had some wires going under this little vent tube, so we want to keep that consistent. Some wires back there. So run these guys down and around. You can start plugging stuff in. Of course. Oh, perfect. Got our light. Even better. So all I did was start delicately like laying stuff out about where it goes. And this is your stuff. Let's see. What goes where? This looks like a crank sensor. It is. All right. Now what is this guy right here? Perfect. One of the 18 million power steering. Oh no, that's an oil pump. It's not a power steering pump, it's an oil pump. Silly Kyle. So dumb. I'm not real familiar with Subarus, clearly. Okay, what are we doing here?
Mechanic.
Don't hire a bad mechanic.
Don't you wish you could like Ant-Man and like crawl up in there?
Yeah.
Just do the thing.
Ant-Man would probably be a great mechanic. Can he choose how big and small he gets, or is it like sort of small?
Yeah, like you can still see him small. So yeah, I think there's once he figured his power out, you know. Oh, yeah.
Where do you go? Baby, don't hurt me. I wanna know. But do
Copyright infringement, we'll sing it.
not when you
Or
sing
will
it.
be like libel or slander because you're singing so quickly. The harness is kind of tight.
Yeah. Oh, we gotta go. Maybe that doesn't make sense, does it? Going up and around that way? Well, I was trying to figure out which way I want. Oh, that guy probably goes up and around. Find out here in a second. Got it. Whew. All right, and then this guy. See, am I gonna be okay having this wire up and over? Probably want to be down and around.
Well, okay, it's gonna be around and back.
Yeah,
Sure.
too tight.
Well,
I mean, I can go back to up and over, because I don't like how tight that is. That doesn't seem good. Okay, and then this guy, and then this one goes up top. This one goes up top. Where? Oh, where? Jesus. What fluid is that? Oh, that was the power steering. Yeah, I did do that. Let's pretend it didn't happen. And that's why we couldn't find it, because the whole female side of that is busted. Power steering pump, probably a pressure sensor. That one's my dog.
hey,
I see you seeing me. Come here.
ooh, you're in trouble. You better hurry up. Come on, get over here,
Get over here.
buddy.
Let's go, boy. Good boy, Baloo.
Yeah, Baloo.
Let's go, boy, Baloo. Good boy, Baloo. Yay.
Oh yeah, now you want the praise.
Good boy, buddy.
What?
Stop around. We need to grab that tube and this intake manifold.
Everything in.
Okay. And just like that, the wire harness is done. You just gotta put the intake manifold back on. That'll be in the other video. and maybe I'll get a start and run out of this video at the very end. Years of experience. 20 years of experience.
20 years of experience. No content.